Most brands try to feel premium by adding more design, more content, more features. But when something feels truly premium, it usually feels simpler. Your brain reacts before you even think, before you judge quality, before you compare prices. If you look at the thumbnail, you will see three simple objects here: a frame, a turtleneck, which is black sweater, and a pair of glasses. None of them are random here. Each one represents a signal your brain uses to decide whether something feels premium. Let's start with the frame. A frame means boundaries. It means limits. And limits signal control. When something has clear edges, your brain assumes standards. And that's why brands with fewer options often feel more premium. Think about Apple. Apple doesn't sell dozens of phones at once. They sell a few. Each one feels intentional. And that constraint tells your brain this was decided on purpose. You see the same thing with Basecamp. They don't chase every feature. They openly say no. And that refusal is what makes the product feels serious. Limits don't feel restrictive. They feel confident. And that's why the frame belongs on the thumbnail. The black sweater on the thumbnail isn't about fashion, it's about consistency. Uniforms often remove noise. When something or someone looks the same every time you see it, your brain relaxes. And that's why consistency feels premium. Look at Alex Hormozi, for example. Same t-shirt, same framing, same niche, same delivery. Not because he doesn't care, but because you never have to re-evaluate him. The message stays the focus. You see the same thing with Dan Martell, for example. Same blue t-shirt, same posture, same tone. And that repetition creates familiarity, and familiarity creates trust. And this works for products too. Look at Netflix. Every page feels familiar. You always know what to comes next. You don't think here, you just move. And that is what feels premium. The sweater represents that idea. Consistency removes friction. And here is the part most people miss. Consistency doesn't happen by accident. It's built, then protected. And this is exactly where Fiverr fits into my process. Not for ideas, not for taste, for execution that follows clear rules. Let me show you which ones. Step 1. What I'm buying. I'm not buying a logo. I'm buying structure. I want a simple landing page layout that feels calm and easy to follow. Step 2. Search. On Fiverr, I search for landing page wireframe or UX wireframe, not decoration, the structure. Step number 3. Filters. I filter for strong portfolios, clear process, clean business style work. I'm not looking for cheap, I'm looking for consistent. Step 4. Shortlist. I open a few profiles and I ask one question. Does this feel calm? If it feels busy, I skip. Simple. Step 5. The brief. Then I send a simple brief. I ask for a hero section layout, a pricing section layout, an FAQ section layout, and basic spacing rules. Also, I include references. One reference is Netflix. Not because Netflix is a landing page, but because Netflix is easy to follow. Step number 6. Delivery. When the work comes back, I'm not judging style. I'm judging clarity, spacing, flow, because that's what creates the premium feeling. Step number 7. Why this matters. Premium isn't a look, it's the feeling of control. Structure creates that feeling, and Fiverr is how I execute structure without breaking consistency. The signal number 3. The glasses on the thumbnail represent perception. We don't see reality directly, we see it through filters, tone, pace, confidence. And that's why perception comes before logic. Look at Iman Gadzhi, for example. The glasses aren't about style, they act like a signal. Before he speaks, your brain already expects authority. And you see the same thing with Naval Ravikant. Slow pace, long pauses, no urgency, and that calm changes how every word lands. Even the founder of OpenAI, Sam Altman, does this. Neutral tone, no hype, measured responses, and that restraint creates trust. The glasses represent this idea. We don't judge facts first, we judge how they are delivered. And here's why these signals stack. Limits suggest standards, consistency removes friction, and perception shapes judgment. When these work together, your brain decides, this feels premium. This isn't about design, it's more about perception. And once you understand these signals, you will start noticing why some brands and even creators can't charge more without explaining anything.